What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Taj, and I'm back with another video. This one's going to be a quick video. This one's going to be how to replace your thermostat. I've been having some coolant issues. It's been drinking a lot of coolant, and at first I figured it was just because I switched over to a 7-liter. Maybe it was pulling more coolant. I'm not sure how accurate that is, so don't quote me on that. But I've been filling up my coolant reservoir probably every 2 to 3 days, and then when I start my car up overnight, kind of let it warm up before I go into work, it just drains. Like, it really drains, and then it starts to run hot. And then once I start to get going on the road, the gauge will kind of jump back up and everything will be fine. But I've also noticed like not a big puddle, but a small puddle of coolant just kind of sitting up under my car whenever I go out there after it's been running for maybe 5 or 6 minutes or so. So go ahead and swap out the thermostat and hope that fixes the issue. I did also notice like a small, it was kind of like seeping through and bubbling over right where the thermostat is. I'll pop that video in here real quick. But hopefully that's all it is. So I kind of need both hands to do this, maybe. So what I'm gonna do is show you guys where it's at, show you guys what screws you need to pull off, what size the hose you need to pull off, and then I'll bring you back in once I get that hose off, because I need to use pliers to man, I forgot those, I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna just say clip. So I'll pull you guys in and show you what I'm looking at. All right, so I bought a 180-degree thermostat. This is what your thermostat looks like. I bought 180 degree just so I can run it a little bit cooler and harder, and it'll stay cooler at higher temperatures, or at least stay cooler the harder I push it, for the most part. This is where your stock thermostat is, and I'm sorry, this is where all your thermostats are. No stock, no different. But this is where it's going to replace. And this is a 160-degree thermostat, same one that I've had in the car for I want to say September 2020. So what you're going to do is you're going to grab a pair of pliers, pull this clip back, and then you got 13mm bolt. Yeah, 13mm bolts on both sides. So you take those off, and then, disclaimer, make sure you do this when your car is cold. My car has been sitting for about 5 or 6 hours. I took a nap. But make sure you do it when it's cold. One, you don't want to burn yourself when the coolant comes out. Two, last time I did this on my V6, coolant spilled out onto my belts right there, and my belt was a little frayed already, and it actually ended up melting part of the belt. So I had a bad squeal for the longest, and I couldn't take it anymore, and I went ahead and just changed the belt out. That was an unnecessary repair that I could have avoided. So I don't know how accurate this needs to be, but I have had somebody tell me to make sure you take the top off of this as well, just to relieve any pressure. So we'll sit this right here, and I just got a Duralast one. That was the only 180-degree thermostat that they had. So I'm gonna sit the phone down, go ahead and remove this back, and then get these loose, and I'll bring you back in. Another disclaimer to save yourself some time in the mess: if you can find a pan to fit up under your car, go ahead and slide one under there, because you are going to spill some coolant, as you can see. But I slid this back, got those bolts out right here. So you just pull this back, boom, boom. Ooh-wee. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do a wash down, and basically that would just be getting like some water or something, just kind of washing this area down once I get done. So let's go ahead and grab the pliers. Oh yeah, it was ready to come out. Wow. Okay, there's that. There's the old thermostat. We'll go ahead and set this in the box. And then just take the new thermostat, like so. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see how I can set this. So just make sure that's in there good. Boom, boom. And that's gonna be it. Put your hose back, like so. Put your screws back in there. There we go. Put your screws back in there. And then one thing you are going to want to do as well is make sure you have coolant with you so you can top off your reservoir. I should have showed y'all a picture of where it was at first, but it's kind of hard to see. So we'll worry about that in a second. So go ahead and screw these bad boys back on. So this is finger tight. I'm gonna put the camera down, tighten them up, move this back where it was, and bring you guys back in. All right, so that is back on, nice and snug. I'm gonna get some water and wash all of this down real good. Make sure not to get it all in there. And then I'm gonna fill up the reservoir. That's probably better for you guys to see, but that's where it is. That's where it's supposed to be. So I do have coolant. I'm gonna go ahead and fill this reservoir up, get this thing started, and then just kind of add. You don't want to just add a whole bunch right now because you still have some in your radiator and you don't want to overfill it. So I'm gonna go ahead and add some and then just add as needed, and I will let you guys know if it fixed it. Last disclaimer I got for you guys. So I went ahead and filled it up to here, and I did just think about the fact that once I start the car up and it gets cycling through, coolant's going to start running back through and that reservoir is going to drop again. So that's why I said you want to play it by ear. So put the tools up, quick fix if you're not recording, maybe what, 5-10 minutes. So I'll put this back on. I'm not going to be able to start it up right now. We got neighbors outside decorating for Christmas, and I don't want to be that obnoxious one. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I think that's it. Pretty quick fix, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some water and wash that down, and let's see, I'll probably bring you guys back in a little bit later once I actually get going, show you guys the reservoir if I have to top off anything, or at least let you guys know what I end up doing. And pow, quick fix. So that's why I said you want to make sure you wash it down. Just grab some water, just fill it up with hose water, and just make sure you get all of that. Wherever you spilled some is where you want to try to make sure you get it. Wasn't even showing. Now again, it's not something that you have to do, but I do recommend it. Unless you're at a shop or something like that, you know, you have options to get things cleaner. Wash up all of that old and everything that's spilled down. I'll probably grab the hose and just kind of flush it out up under there. But that's how you change your thermostat. So like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys found it useful. Don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that post notification bell so you can stay tuned on all the videos that I'm dropping. It is starting to rain, so I'm gonna wash this out real quick, let the rain take care of the rest, and I'll be on my way. Like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, by the way, I am not sponsored by One Up Lighting, so any of you guys watching this, if you want to get LED underglow, wheel glow, interior glow, fiber glow, I'll shoot one of those videos up here. Click the link in the description below. Use code HemiInABoat10. It's going to take you right to see what the code is. You get yourself 10% off on anything you order or your biggest order at once. I've got some more fiber glow coming in that they're sending me so I can try to take care of my interior. But yes, definitely check them out. Awesome company. I'll be dropping a video on how to control their app because it is kind of hard to navigate through. But other than that, I'll see y'all in the next video. Subscribe. See you next time.